So as it stands so far, no new followers gained yet. So that's good for me. But it's bad for you guys.
Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Now, can I talk to you about Pierre Gasly? Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further
okay,
to
grid.
the race. Minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and a McLaren alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat, and Norris, Ocon, Vettel.
Kvyat's such a strange, such a good qualifying for him.
Antonio Giovinazzi,
Red Bull, nowhere.
Ricciardo, Magnussen, Russell, Kimi Raikkonen, and Pierre Gasly. They've taken a grid penalty.
Lots of engine penalties though.
Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. Now, it's almost
Grosjean going for the last to first challenge by changing all of his power unit, I see. Not the best start. Bottas is ahead. Kvyat's having a stormer. Well, that's not the start we wanted. And the Mercedes have two big targets on their back. Oh, that's a nasty lock-up. So much understeer. Wow, car feels like trash. Stop braking late. Okay. Not the best start, but it's okay. We've not lost any more positions. Wow, Bottas really means business. This isn't good for the rivalry, by the way. I'm about to run out of battery as well. Shit.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Ocon up to 4th. Good start by him. Now, how are we going to beat these Mercs then? In no man's land at the moment. They've clearly got the straight line speed. And I meant to have cornering performance, but clearly not good enough. Well, Norris up to 5th. This is going to be a bonkers race of 4th behind. Is Ocon catching? Am I a bit paranoid right now? I mean, with a corner like that, he probably will be. Wasting a lot of energy just to make up for just bad cornering. Just bad driving at the moment. Bottas is sticking with Hamilton. Yeah.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I wish I was 1 second within. Perez up to 5th already. Racing points. I told you the racing points were good. They were way out of position in qualifying. Could be an overtake for the lead in a second. Bottas is closing. Ideally, I want them to fight a little bit longer. I need to catch up to them again.
0.1 seconds.
Here goes Valtteri. No.
Tires are 3 laps old. We think they've got one.
Oh, there's a yellow. It's not the Mercs. I worried. I wondered for a second. That looks like an Alfa Romeo breaking down on the track map. Here goes Valtteri. They're still side by side. Bottas around the outside. Hamilton should have the momentum. Oh, this is good, boys. Hang on, wait for me though. Right, so I think Bottas is on the left-hand side there. Hamilton on the right. So Bottas should have the line now. But no, he yields. Hamilton obviously with a championship lead to protect as well. Let's not forget. And for the first time we've got DRS. We're in range. Perez got 4th somewhere that I've just completely missed. Here we go again. Oh, it's easy this time. Bottas leads. Can't let him get away. Bottas clearly the faster car though in this stage of the race.
Caution.
Little wide through Parabolica, but all good.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Okay, clear.
Sweet move. That was good. I thought I broke way too late there. I got it slowed down pretty nicely. Certainly looking more racier. Now that we're a bit more comfortable with the car.
G.
Okay, let's box this lap. Actually, let's do opposite to Bottas. I'm restarting that. I didn't know what the speed limit was. See what? I don't know what you mean. That's a slow stop. Oh, I got away with it though. So, why has Bottas not gone in first then? Well, I mean, because he didn't qualify first, so I imagine Hamilton had the priority on strategy. But, that's it. He's set himself up to get jumped with an undercut here. I've got a tiny bit of clean air. I've got a lot of... Oh, I wasn't looking. Got a lot of battery to get rid of as well. Magnussen's in 8th. So he's... Is he genuinely behind Norris on pace? Norris was up there. Has Norris fallen back, or is Magnussen just up here? I don't know. Anyway, Hamilton's right behind me, so I need to shut up. Okay, need to dispatch of these quickly. I expect these guys to stop. Did they? Oh no, Magnussen isn't. Double slipstream for Hamilton. There's Bottas. 3 wide. In the lead. Hamilton's ahead of Bottas again. They've obviously prioritised championship order to Bottas being the fastest car. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's good for us though. I'm not too fussed about that. Let them have their own race. I'm quite happy to just run away now. And I mean, run away I have, because Magnussen has just really held these guys up here. So Bottas is... He's coming again, isn't he? He's very close to Hamilton again. I mean, Hamilton's closing me a little bit. I was about to say the gap looks steady, but I've just realised he's got a car right up underneath him, so... I'm sure Bottas has some extra speed somewhere. And they're side by side. before they're even at DRS. Okay. I just realised Bottas still has fastest lap. I'm assuming that's from the soft tyre stint. I don't think any of us have gone faster than our soft tyre lap time. Phil, I haven't talked to you about the Grosjean accident yet. What are your thoughts? Man, it was such a stressful. Do you there's a video on Reddit. I mean, there's a lot of videos on Reddit, but there's like a montage of all the drivers going around on their team radios asking who it was and how, like, they were just asking for information. Have you seen that video? Leclerc's just like so stressed by the whole thing. It's most of them aren't really worth watching the onboards, but Leclerc and Kvyat as well, to be fair. Leclerc was really upset by it. I've not really done a good lap there. Bottas is in range again.
Behind you, the gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:22.4.
I mean, at least Grosjean's going to be remembered for something in F1 now. You know? Man. What a big accident. Actually, to be fair, he's remembered before yesterday, he was also remembered for another big accident as well. So, but yeah, man, incredible. Like, I wonder how traumatic that was for him in that moment. Like, what was going on in his head? I'll be interested to see when he's finally out and, you know, speaking about the experience. What it was like. Hamilton's ahead of Bottas, I didn't even notice. I was just looking at the gap and going, oh right, so it's close. But Hamilton's back ahead. I mean, that's good for me, unless they're drafting each other along. Is that their grand plan? Another retirement. That's the third retirement now. Third mechanical retirement. Oh man, that MotoGP accident, or incident. Woo! Woo! Chills thinking about that. That's like a nightmare scenario. And like, if that went south and went, you know, the other way, and there was you know, proper contact made with the rider on the ground, like, what can you, like, as MotoGP, what can you do to protect, you know, to improve safety? I imagine safety's, you know, incredibly strong in, you know, incredibly high in MotoGP, considering what they do. There's just nothing you can do to prevent something like that. Bottas is ahead again. That gap is closing. It's almost like they are slipstreaming each other closer to me. I'm not happy with that. Like the thing with Austria, that accident in Austria, it almost felt like, I mean, what can be done with that? But I mean, track layout, I think, played a role in that as well. I mean, don't get me, I think it's a fantastic race of the bikes. But, you know, you got a hairpin going back the way it does. I don't think there's too many circuits on the MotoGP calendar that has a layout like that. But still, they're just mad, aren't they? Incredible. They can't do anything, can you? You can't enclose the bike in like a roll cage, or like a put them in like hamster balls and drive them and race them around instead. There you go. That's my solution. Let's just make them. Let's just take the moto bit out of it. Let's just make them ride push bikes. We'll just do like a cycling race instead. Dramatically lower the speeds. Yeah, they're a different breed though, MotoGP, aren't they? It's just crazy, absolute bonkers. I think they should just go back to racing horses. Job done. Do you think back in the day with horse racing, it was all about the horse? Serious question. Do you think that's what all the newspapers were saying? It's called horse racing. Yeah, but you don't do it on a circuit, do you? They don't ride around Spa like they used to. I'm getting really annoyed with these Mercedes. Leave me alone. And they keep getting closer. That was a nasty bit of understeer through Parabolica there.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Side by side again. Like, it's kind of working. They've not really gone side by side through a corner. They've just literally passed each other on the straights. And it's just making them gain. They're just gaining time through it. There goes Hamilton. It's really a toss-up who's going to win out of these two. Place your bets on that. I think I'd rather have Bottas ahead. Just so I can gain on Hamilton a bit more in the standings. As it stands right now, we're ahead of Valtteri in the rivalry. Actually, will we win this rivalry today if it stays like this? I think we will. I only need to score three more ticks. So I've done that by getting on the podium, finishing ahead, and something else. Which I can't remember. I can't remember all the criteria now. Oh, is Bottas close enough this time? I don't think he is this time. Hamilton's got a chance to go for it. He's got a lap to pull away. What's going on at the back? Ocon's hanging on to 5th. There's a Red Bull and a Ferrari near him. And that's Leclerc, who's just jumped up to 5th. Perez in a comfortable 4th. Man, he done well. He qualified like 9th, I think. This is actually mad. So this could be like the 7th win of the season. And yet, we're still going to be some distance behind Hamilton here in the championship. It's actually insane. Oh, Bottas is back up to 2nd. 3 laps to go. Which way is it going to go? This just reminds me of the iRacing slipstreaming days. Sat there in your Pro Mazda just waiting to the last lap to make your move. No one wants to be ahead going into the last lap.
Is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Hamilton's ahead. Oh, has he gone too early though? They're still side by side. Who's going to lift first? Who doesn't want to start this final lap second? Bottas has stayed ahead. Is that a crucial move there? You might be regretting that in a second.
This is your final lap of the race.
Right, which Merc's going to end up second into the turn 1? Hamilton's going for it. Oh, Bottas is still ahead though. Hamilton's bottled it. Looks like Bottas has got 2nd place, unless Hamilton does something special here. Oh, Hamilton might have done it! Where are they? Ah! Hamilton in 2nd! Scenes, he's done it. Bottas stupidly gave him the inside line. And there goes these championship hopes. Right, we're gonna win. Is it fastest lap? Get there. It might be.
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
Good win. Very good win.
Let's review the updated
Fastest lap as well.
Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going.
That's good. So we gained a point as well. I was only thinking of the rivalry, really.
Davidson, who do you pick?
But that's the point for fastest lap as well. Big for the championship. Could be big. So that's 8 points we've gained now instead of 7. So we've gained by 8 points. And you know what? If Hamilton has a DNF and we win next week, next round, whenever that may be, that's the championship lead. It's the closest that gap's been.